ask you something. When was the last time when you said, hey, let's Bing that? Probably never. You say Google it. Your parents say Google it. Even your teacher says, let's Google it. At this point, Google isn't just a company anymore. It's literally became a verb. And here's something that's even crazier. Google processes billions of searches every single day. Not every month, not even a week, but every single day. Now you'd probably think companies like Microsoft, Meta, OpenAI and Amazon, someone would have beaten Google by now. I mean, these companies do have billions of hundreds of dollars. So why hasn't anyone beaten it? So why hasn't anyone done it? Well, the answer isn't just the money. It's engineering, it's data, and it's a business strategy that is making Google stronger every single day. So if you're someone who's curious about how engineering shape our blood, how billion-dollar companies really work, and the business decisions behind the technology that we use every single day, then you are in the right place. Because on this channel, we don't just tell stories. We break down engineering, the business and the ideas that quietly shape our world. So let's get back to Google. Here's the thing, Google wasn't the first search engine. Most people don't know about it, but back in 1990s, there were several search engines like Yahoo, AltaVista, Archieves and many more. So Google wasn't the only company who was solving a problem that nobody had noticed. But Google solved it in a much better way. Now you'd probably wonder what was wrong with those other search engines. Well, they ranked the website by counting the keywords. Let's say you are searching the best pizza in your city. What they will do is search the website or will show the website that has most number of pizza in their article. So it might be a summary of a story, it might be a summary of any other. So there were a high chances that you land up in a very wrong website. Most people at that time abused the system a lot. And believe me, finding useful information was too much frustrating at that time. But what Google did, it asked a completely different question. What if we stop looking for the keywords and start looking at who trusts whom? That single question became the foundation of everything Google built next. Let me explain this to you by a simple example. Suppose you are looking for the best professor of civil engineering in your city. Who would you trust the more? A random stranger in the street or 10 respected professors recommending the same person every single time? Obviously the professors. Google used the same logic. Instead of asking which website has most number of keywords, Google asked which websites are being recommended the most by other websites. Every link became a vote, but not all votes were equal. A link from Harvard carried more weightage than from a random blog. A link from NASA mattered more than a newly created website. This system became to be known as the PageRank, and honestly, it was brilliant. For the first time, search result actually felt useful. People searched one, liked the result, and kept coming back to the same search engine, that was the Google. Now here's where Google's real advantage begins. And believe me, this part is genius. The more people used Google, the more Google learned. Every click, every search, every typo, every correction, every no, that is not what I wanted, all of that became our data. A smarter Google obviously gave better search results. Better search results attracted more users created even more data. And the cycle repeated again and again and again. This is called a flywheel. Once it starts spinning, it becomes incredibly difficult to stop it. Now you all might be thinking, okay, but why does Microsoft isn't building the same thing? Fair question, but here's the honest answer. Building a search engine isn't the hardest part. Keeping it updated, that to every single second, is where the things get brutal. Now picture this carefully. While you are watching this video, hundreds of new web pages are going to be live. News articles, blogs, product listing, videos and research papers. By the time you finish this video, thousands more will exist. Google has to find every one of them, read it and figure it out. What does it actually mean? Decide if it's a spam or a trustworthy and slot it into the right place. Before you even finish typing your search across billions of pages, update constantly and deliver back to you within a second. That's not a one-time engineering project. That's the race that will never stop. Google runs data centers across this planet just to keep you updated. And even with all of the money that Microsoft and Google could throw at this problem, you can't buy 25 years of crawling, indexing and fine-tuning overnight. That head start is the real mode. But here's my favorite part. Google gives away its product for free. Think about it. You don't pay to search, I don't pay to search. So how does Google is making hundreds of billions of dollars? Ads, but not the annoying kind that interrupts what you are doing. Google show ads when people are already looking for something. Search for best laptop under 1 lakh rupees and chances are you are close to buying it. Businesses know that, so they pay Google to be at the top. The better Google search result becomes, the more people uses it. The more people uses it, the more valuable those ad becomes. That's why search isn't just a technology product. It's one of the greatest business models ever created. So does Google own searches because it has the most money? Not really. Google owns the searches because it came first? Definitely not. Google dominates because it has built something which improves itself when people uses it. Engineering created the product, data made it smarter, and business made it into one of the world's most powerful companies in the history. But here's the interesting question. For over 20 years, Google has dominated how we search any information. Now, artificial intelligence is changing that. People are asking chatbots questions instead of typing them into the search bar. So maybe, just maybe, for the first time in decades, Google has a real challenger. The question is, can anyone actually replace it? Thank you so much for watching this video. This is ArchonForge signing off from this video and will welcome you in the next. Until then, take care. I will see you soon. Tada!